In this video, I'm going to show you how to spell out state names on an address list when they are abbreviated and you want them to be spelled out. I'll show you the easiest way that I've come up with to do this in Google Sheets, and then I'll show you an extension you can get that will do it automatically for you. So let's dive in. Okay, I have this address list. All of my states are not spelled out, they're abbreviated. The easiest way that I have found to really do this is just to use a find and replace. So the first thing I'm going to do is sort by the states so that I know which ones we actually need, because we don't need all of them. In this list, we have a few Canadian provinces as well. We can go down and do this. So we'll highlight just this state. We'll click Control F and then press these three more options buttons here. I'm going to move this box out of the way so you can see what's happening. So right now we have AB at the top. So I'll just type in AB and we'll replace it with Alberta. Now this is going to search just this column. So if we have AB and any of the other things, such as like Abraham Place or something, it's not going to accidentally change that to Alberta. Another thing you can do is, since all of these are capitalized, you can just click match case and that will further make sure it doesn't do anything crazy. But if you have some that are lowercase, it won't change them. And then we'll just click replace all and we can go down the full list. I'll skip, we're talking about states, so I'll skip the provinces. We'll do California. CT will change to Connecticut, and you can see it changing in real time. Now most address lists aren't going to have every single state or province on them, so you don't have to do this 50 times, but you could have to do it up to 50 times. Now the only issue here is that every once in a while there's something where one of the state abbreviations is inside of another word if the word is spelled out. Great example of this is that CA is in the word North Carolina. So if you change NC to North Carolina first, and then you change CA to California, you'll get North California Aerolina, something like that. So you might have to go back and change that. You can always do a find and replace with that, where you put in North California Aerolina, and then change that just to North Carolina. So you can always do that. You can make sure you do California first in that case, or you can always use that matching case if everything is capitalized. Kind of depends on what your list looks like. In this particular list, we don't have any North Carolina, so I don't see that being an issue. Now, if I only have one or two of something, I often will just type it in. Now, another option that's kind of just as easy is, once they're all in alphabetical order, you can just type it once and then drag it down. So all the MEs and right about here. So we'll just grab the drag button here and pull down. That will drag main down to all of them. So these aren't super easy and automatic. I'll show you a tool in a second where it can be totally automatic, but it's not that hard, and you definitely, in most cases, don't have to do it 50 times. But this list has over 400 addresses on it, and so it would only take me about 5 minutes to go through and change all of these, because it's only got about 10 different states and provinces. Now, if you want to do this automatically, as well as some other things that you might want to do, then you can use an address cleanup extension. So you'll just click on extensions, address cleanup, and run cleanup. I'm going to link the extension for you in the description of this video. And there's a few different things it can do. So you'll just want to put in the column letter for any of the boxes where you want to run the function. If you want to skip something, you just skip that box. So we'll just skip everything in this case, and we'll just do the state column. I didn't make sure where it was. That's in column E. So we'll click on run extension, state column E. We're gonna run cleanup. It'll say okay, and then it'll always do the last one after you click okay. So when we look at that, it has changed all of them. This one is not case specific. So if you have anything that's lowercase, it will change it to the correct case with the capital C and the lowercase rest of the words as well. So it's not going to have some of those issues with the matching case, etc. And you don't have to just select the column. You don't have to alphabetize it, etc. Address cleanup is just going to fix that automatically in every row for you. It's also going to handle Canadian provinces just fine, but it won't handle anything outside of the US and Canada. So if you're still with me, I want to show you what else address cleanup can do. We'll just click run cleanup, and there's a lot of stuff like all of these place, circle, lane, those things are not spelled out. Some of our apartments are not spelled out. Apartment here, put my heading here. And then our city and stuff, the capitalization is very weird. And a lot of our zip codes are in New England, so they have dropped the leading 0 in the front. So those are all the things that address cleanup can fix as long as we just put in the right functions. So the streets are in column C, the apartments are in column B, kind of weird on this list for that to be before the street. States, we already use column F, and then I think the zip codes are in column G. And if we want to, we can capitalize the first letter of the whole sheet. I would recommend this if you have a lot of weird capitalizations, like some of these are not capitalized, some of them are all caps, like Providence here, etc. This can have a couple of little caveats, such as if you have something like De Laurentiis or O'Connell or something where you need multiple letters in the word to be capitalized, you might have to go back and fix those. So if you don't have a lot of capitalization issues, I would just leave this unchecked because it might create 1 or 2 other issues. But if you do have this checked, then I would recommend going back through the names and street names specifically and just making sure that you didn't accidentally lowercase something that you want to uppercase. So click Run Cleanup. You'll get to see it doing a lot of stuff. And then, as I said, it's gonna, before it does the last function, it always says complete. But then after you click OK, it will fix that. Oh, I put the zip code in the wrong column. So let's run that. I put G and it was really in F. So zip is really in F. There we go. Perfect. So we have our zeros, and this is 400 pieces. So what you can see is our capitalization is a lot more standardized. We don't have like that. Providence is not super capitalized. Our states are all spelled out. Our zips have the 0. Our street names like LN is lane, DR is drive. It will drop any punctuation that's on these two. Like if you have CT period, it will drop the period and change it to court and standardize all the capitalization. It's going to spell out apartment, and then it's going to standardize your capitalization over here. Again, if you have something where you want it to be like D Martin, you might have to go back and change that afterward. But that's a lot easier than going through and changing the street, the city, the apartment, the state, and the zip code for every single one of 400 rows. So again, you can totally do this manually, but over time, if you want to speed that process up and have it go automatically for you, then I highly recommend grabbing the address cleanup extension, which I will link in the description of this video. Thanks everyone.